well as being your tour guide today, I am also the Chief Experience Officer of LA Food Tours, LA's tastiest culinary tourism company. This is, my favorite food is guacamole because I not only like to make guacamole, but they say that avocados are the fruits of the gods. Whenever I eat them, I feel a little closer to heaven, Norton. And given how much of a bad boy I can be sometimes, I need all the help I can get in getting to heaven. I chose my pin here, the pineapple, because pineapple is the sign of hospitality. My cousin was a 2-star Michelin chef. He used to work at a restaurant called Pineapple and Pearls in Washington, D.C. So what interesting name, Pineapple and Pearls. I said, yes. Pineapple means hospitality, pearls means luxury, so it's hospitality and luxury. So I wear this to remind myself to be hospitable to all my guests. And another fun fact, if you actually turn a pineapple upside down, it means you're a swinger and that you're open for business. Did you know that? Upside down pineapples, 100%.
Wait, I need to change this.
But I'm not open for business today, so we're gonna put that right side up, and I'm just gonna be a good tour guide for you.
Wow.
Okay?
Educational.
So what you're about to experience today is our VIP access tour. This is our little mock run through. I've actually never sold this tour yet, so you're getting like the first sneak peek of this experience, and we're literally just mocking it. So I would love any feedback you have about what you're about to experience today. Okay? We're gonna actually do kind of 2 little mini food tastings at the beginning and at the end. But the rest of the spots we're just going to walk through. So you're just going to see the footpath of the tour, and we are going to go to a special location as well for our 3rd stop, and look at you'll see that when we get there. Okay. There are restrooms at the 1st and actually almost the 2nd. Actually, all the spots have restrooms. So if you need to go, usually best to go at the beginning of the tasting rather than at the end. And do you have any questions?
Keep rolling.
As a part of our tour, all of our guests get a tote bag. This is supposed to resemble a plate. This is the blue from the Dodger blue. This is the same logo as the LA Dodger, or this is the Hollywood sign font. This is a classic food font. This is the same Hollywood sign font. Classic palm trees, and the same font as the Beverly Hills Hotel. So everything here is sort of to evoke. This is supposed to evoke a plate, quintessential Los Angeles themes, as well as this logo. This font here is distinctly Beverly Hills. Now, I also want to mention that we are also one of the only tours that is now sold by one of the major first tour companies in LA, Starline Tours. We are part of their package here. You'll see that we are now being sold by them with our LA logo here. We're the only tour that they're selling that they do not own and operate. I made little flyers here that are going in. I made 5,000 of these, and these are going in here. So people can buy the tour if they hit this QR code there. This is the public tour. But what you're about to experience today, this is the public. If they buy it through me. What you're about to experience today is this. So you can maybe just keep that to kind of look. This is the VIP access. So this is like high end. Like it's just like the food, film, and fashion tour, but different partners, elevated experience. It's the best of the best. Our public tour is more fun and it's still VIP in my opinion, but it's more accessible and fun. This is more for the foodie and person who wants a real history, like the historical institutions when it comes to food in the town. That's what this tour is about. You're about to experience.
Awesome.
Okay. So you get a little bag for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And Mr. Christian, you get one as well.
All right, look at that.
Okay. And I have an extra one here for Edward, and we'll take. And you also get a digital album as a part of this experience. So you get a little digital album. So I'm going to send you a link with all of our photos from today's tour, so you'll get that as well. So you don't have to take photos if you don't feel like it, although someone is videoing and taking pictures. But you will get that as well as a part of taking the experience. So why don't we take a photo right here. Actually, I'm going to have you 3 right here. You can put your video. Historical Society. We're also recommended by the LA Concierge Association. Yes. So there was a piece here that was done by who had this, that was very famous that they took out.
Tulips.
But there was a tulip, so which thank you. That they're going to put it back.
Oh, they are good.
Yeah. I think they are going to put it back. There's a lot of other. This is a big silver turd over here that looks like rock. But we're gonna hit 3 little landmarks real quickly before we get to the tea store. Okay. What do you think about starting here? This isn't a bad spot to start. Our gallery owner, Don O'Neill, he was into Art Nouveau. He purchased it in 1978, and he didn't want, most of the homes in this area were built in the neoclassical style. He didn't want it to be like any other home. So when he bought it, he started to reconstruct it in the back in the style of his favorite architect, Antoni Gaudi. Gaudeismo from España. Have you been to Barcelona? Have you seen any Gaudi? Well, this is it. Everything is smooth edges, Every room inside is actually shaped like a circle or an oval. This house has 5 bedrooms, 6 baths. But initially they had to go through a lot of permitting for the city, and the city was like, no, we have one certain style here, you can't do it. But they could do something in the back. So they started with the guest house, and they started to transform it into the Gaudi part, right? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, he died before it was constructed. They had permits to get the front to look like this. Because he died, I think his wife really played with the city in his legacy and honor. Mm-hmm. So they were able to push it through, and it was completed in the 80s. It's being renovated right now, but it is one of the most unique points of interest in the city, especially in Beverly Hills, for its design. And we're going to walk around the back through this alley so you can see there's beautiful peacocks and beautiful tile. But this is a quintessential Gaudismo house. Known as the O'Neill House from the 1980s. It was also seen in an episode of Beverly Hills 90210 in the first season of that, and it was also seen in a movie with Richard Gere. So, all right, we're gonna walk this way. Follow me. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it is. It's almost got a Whoville.
Exactly, and it's got the Spanish tile, this blue Spanish tile. And wait till you see the peacocks. I love this house so much because I think I'm a peacock, and so when I saw these peacocks,
you are.
I thought I was a big peacock. Exactly, and so you should see the side of this. It was really became famous for the back here initially, this guest house.
They're renovating now.
Pretty cool.
What other city takes you in an alley?
Not many. They got shrooms. I think there's shrooms.
Right, you're right.
Oh wow. The Whoville door. I love it.
And look at this. This is a huge peacock in the middle with on the side of this. Quintessential Gaudismo.
Gorgeous.
And there's another peacock inside. You can see kind of craning from the back. But okay, and we're walking. Honor our desert roots. This is a beautiful botanical desert garden here. Beverly Gardens, this whole the way the city was designed is all the residential up here and all the commercial down here, right? But the city planner kind of has designed this park area in between as a pearl necklace, kind of around the head of the city, right? So the head is all of these homes back here, but this park that kind of goes 22 blocks, it's a pearl necklace between the residential and the
22 blocks.
22 blocks, but by the Beverly Hills side and all of that.
Wow.
Frank Sinatra had his funeral here, as well as Sonny Bono. If you may recall when Cher did her eulogy, Sonny Bono, the mayor of Palm Springs, also Sonny and Cher, he was buried here. And so was Rudolph Valentino. And a kind of interesting fact about Rudolph Valentino, the old silent movie star of his day, he was so famous, when his funeral was here, the cops literally created a term because they were expecting so many people to show up. They called the term crowd control. That's where it comes from, because of Rudolph Valentino's funeral at this church. Wow. Because people were lined up around the block. Women were fainting. They had to, create lines and parking and all of that. So it was the first term that the police department came up with the term crowd control for Rudolph Valentino's funeral here at the Church of the Good Shepherd. So many famous people attend church here regularly, as well as my good friend Jonathan Rumi, who's the current actor in The Chosen, about the life of Jesus Christ. He plays Jesus. He attends here church regularly. I've acted opposite him many times. I'm not just a tour guide, I'm also an actor, Christian. I'm sure you figured that out. But this is also where Jonathan is a concierge at the London Hotel.
Norton Morris, big fan.
This is Stephanie from the Beverly Hills Historical Society.
Stephanie from the Beverly Hills Society.
And this is Norton's partner, Christian. He's also our in-house videographer and photographer.
It's lovely. Christian, I really love your shirt. It's wonderful, wonderful. Well, welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome to the Cheese Store Beverly Hills and LA Food Tours. Cool. Is this your first stop today, or?
Yes.
Great. Have you guys ever been here before?
I've been to the old one.
Yeah, but your first time in the new one?
Yes,
Everybody's
it's
first time.
gorgeous.
I can tell you, you guys up for a tour? I'll show you around a little bit. Is that cool?
Here we came come in and Norbert is one of the old owners of the store. He is a master expert in cheese, as one can imagine, 50 plus years we do downstairs, but it's still the same great cheese store that you know we love. And now we have a kitchen up here where we do sandwiches and salads. We've been written up by some really great publications lately. Everybody is raving about our sandwich salad program. Eater LA, LA Times, a lot of people are saying this is the best sandwich around. So
Are you on DoorDash or anything?
we don't do anything like that. You gotta come in. Yeah.
It's a real relationship.
It is, and that's what
Eye to eye.
we've been doing that for a long time. We kind of pride ourselves on having a real relationship with our friends and our customers, and so I'm happy to have you guys in today and to show you around a little bit. Let's start by taking a look upstairs. We'll show you around.
Okay.
See that we like our decor, they're all
Your
wine
steps in.
cheese boxes.
We're getting our steps in.
Had you ever been to the old cheese store? No, I never. They just moved to
Right now he's making cavatelli, it seems. How about that? Thank you. So we do our raviolis and angelonis up here, our filled pastas, as well as this machine will make the fresh pasta as well. You'll see more. We have 3 different extruders that we use. I would say we sell somewhere in the vicinity of 15 tons of pasta a month to the restaurants right away. You go to a lot of restaurants in LA and they say, we have fresh homemade pasta, it's fresh homemade pasta from here. But it comes from here.
Cheese.
Yes, we do. We have a really fun cheese program on the wholesale side. We import fresh buffalo mozzarella, Rodda, buffalo ricotta, scaramuzza weekly. It comes to LAX from Italy. And we bring it in and distribute that throughout the city to most of the major restaurants that are selling that product.
How nice to have this on premises.
It was a long time coming. I mean, yeah, for many years, these guys would work out of a kitchen downtown, and then we have the cheese store on Beverly Drive, and a logistical parking spot behind. They each get a Ferrari, and really great. They're just really working hard. Leslie's in the running for next month, for Employee of the Month, but she's gonna really have to work hard. She's gonna have to step it up.
Yeah, step it up.
Come on, let's keep moving. Put the cheese. Yeah, no slip, no slip.
Oh my God, I could use this in my house.
Alright, come on now, guys. Come on. This is our production kitchen. Again, like I mentioned, we moved everything under one roof, but all of our famous tapenades and pestos and stuff are all made fresh here in house. Maria, as you can see, this is Alejandra. She packages up all the pasta here, and Francisco makes it. He's making pasta as we speak. And then the pestos you see we make up, and then we sell it here at the store and then to restaurants in larger quantities. But yeah, it's our team. We got quite a bit of storage space and refrigerated space. This is Alma, who's the boss of everybody around here. We all just do what she says.
Smart, I can tell.
Yes, I am smart. All right, come on down.
So good.
Yeah, welcome.
Fresh.
Fresh. Come on in, guys. So this is just a little bit of a storage room now. We're hoping at one point that this will become our private dining room, but right now it's just, and that's a little bit of a secret. These are concierges from the London and the City of Beverly Historical Society. And this is Dominic. He's the owner. How are you?
Oh.
Good to see you too. How you doing? I'm sorry. How are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I told Norton that we do quite a bit of work with the London Hotel already on the wholesale side.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had a famous secret room at the last cheese store on Beverly. I'm sure you've been there, Stephanie. But
Yes.
when we moved into this space, this is kind of the idea that we will hopefully get there one day, that this will be the shush room as he videos everything.
Only to the world.
Only to the world. So yeah, right now it's a little bit of a work in progress, but this is kind of our vision for what we'd like to do with this.
That's very nice, yes.
It's almost done.
Almost.
I love these.
This is the old shelf from the old store,
There
yeah.
you go. And
We took it with us.
did you have that before?
We had that in the old in the
Yeah.
smaller room as well, yeah. And all that wood paneling, they
Yeah,
took off the walls from the old store.
Elton John wrote Rocket Man on this piano. That's not true. But it sounded good. Everyone believed it for 1 second. You know?
Six, isn't it, to play?
Although Herbie Hancock did play that.
Herbie Hancock did play the piano. And I
Oh, okay, that
there are some chefs that you'd be surprised are amazing pianists.
That's true.
With their hands.
Yeah. And so just a little background too, so Dominic worked here for over 20 years and then bought the store from Norbert, who we still can't get rid of. He's still
Still
still plugging away a week, plugging away.
Nice.
But
That's
he bought the
important.
store almost 2 years ago, and not much has changed except now we are in a different location making sandwiches and salads as well. So
Yeah, wow.
Norbert is what you call an institution, an American treasure.
Oh, yeah.
he really is.
Right? And this is the new one right here.
Yeah,
For sure, for
It's
sure,
nice.
for sure.
That says a lot that he's still here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he
So
didn't like
he is too,
cut
yeah.
time.
My favorites, we'll start with this one. This is called the Stara. Chris.
Alright. Whoa.
Get on in there. You got it.
And this is made with what kind of milk?
This is sheep's milk cheese from the French Basque region. And this one's called the Stara, one of my faves. Really delicious, mild, friendly for everybody.
Very silky, yeah.
Yeah, silky smooth,
That
like
is
me.
nice.
Look at that.
That is amazing.
Really delicious, right? Fun for everybody. What's this? It's called Istara. Oh my God! Yeah, you're gonna help this lovely lady. Istara.
That's all I need to remember that.
This is called Basic Crackdown Pastel. Also another delicious sheep's milk cheese from the French Basque region. Similar but different. You'll see the difference in it right on the shelf here. A couple different brands.
Thank you.
So creamy.
The elbow. This one's a little firmer. Elbow. Also left side. Just as delicious.
Oh yeah, this one's
And one for me.
got a little more flavor. I love this. Brian's lactose intolerant now.
I'm not sure. Believe it or not, I'm not the biggest cheese person, but I'm working, so we're good. But this is delicious. This is, I mean, if I do cheese, it's here.
And then finally, I'm going to show you, this is called Tome de Papillon, which means butterfly in France. It's also a sheep's milk cheese from the French Basque region. Again, similar but different. This one has kind of a nutty quality to it, and this is one of my favorite cheeses on the planet. Anytime I make a cheese board or I'm going to bring cheese to, an event or someone's house, this is my jam right here.
Papillon.
Tome de Papillon.
Which one was the last one?
This is called Tome de Papillon.
By far the best. I agree.
I want to try that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's excellent. It's excellent.
It is a perfect cheese.
Norbert, did you see Brian is here? I did not. He does good. He does. Is it the lighting?
Yeah.
I've been losing weight, Norbert. I've lost about 3 pounds just for you.
He's been not eating on the way in.
And we're walking. That's good. Oh my, which was your favorite cheese, guys?
All three.
That first one just kind of did me in. Melt.
The first and the third.
Yeah.
Second one was a little bit.
It was a little too...
World famous Rodeo Drive.
Now this on the left used to be what? It was.
This is a very controversial building right now. Like
Yes.
one of the richest men in the world who owns LVMH. He wants to turn this into a hotel. A lot of the locals, they want to turn this.
I thought
they
it was
want.
going to be over here.
There are
No.
a few, actually. There were a few. But the voters voted it down. Thank God.
Well,
I mean, there's two sides. Always.
yeah,
There's two sides, but
I mean, you already have what the little hotel like here over there, right?
yeah.
By what is that? I used to work for him years ago. Like some at LEHRER, Relax.
Oh yeah, Lux.
So on the tour, the second stop will be the Hideaway inside of the Rodeo collection.
Cool, that's like brand new, right?
Yeah.
Chris was asking me where that was.
Yeah.
But after we go
Did you ever see the movie?
the second stop here in the Rodeo collection. I have a lot of facts in here, but I'm not giving you all the points of interest. When's the last time you were in here? Oh, okay.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
Yeah, body double.
Body double.
So there was a point when he was looking at the woman in the, he was like,
Exactly.
so it was like somewhere over here probably.
And he's spying on her.
Exactly, for body double. So this was just really, this was, the second spot is a hideaway. This was investors Ryan Philippi, Evan Ross, Diana Ross's son.
Oh, wow.
They spent $8 million in the renovation. It's Baja-inspired Mexican food. The other Mexican restaurant in the Golden Triangle is actually Cantina Frida, and we go there on the public tour.
Oh, fun.
So for this tour, we go here because it's on Rodeo. You can see inside. Oh, it looks very Baja-inspired. They actually have, you can push a button to have tequila delivered to your table. So they have little buttons on the inside. You tell the waiter at the beginning what tequila you like. You push a button and they'll have it delivered. And they have some other tequilas. They come in. It's served in a little donkey cup. It's a huge donkey
Oh my
cup.
gosh.
It's super fun. You know, they have a current lunch thing. You can look at some of the food. They have a current lunch pre-fee thing for $29 for like a pre-fee menu. But this is the second spot on the tour, the Hideaway. And then we'll, as a secret, we will go to storage to see that, like total surprise, they don't know it's on the tour. And then we'll leave there and come back down and we'll go to the grill on the alley.
Oh, that's great.
And we'll have a choice of either mini chicken pot pie that they're famous for, or their famous Cobb salad. Cobb salad was originated in Beverly Hills. Did you know? Yeah, that's where it comes from. It comes from this neighborhood, from this old restaurant called the Brown Derby.
Oh, yeah, the Brown Derby.
That's
Swingers.
That is where the Cobb salad came from. It was I think his name was Lou Cobb. It was Sid Grauman who came in by dental work. That's sort of the story. It was either Lou Cobb's wife or Sid Grauman from the Chinese theater. He came in, he had dental work. He couldn't eat it all. So,
All right, so we got the full VIP experience, and I got a glass of champagne on the top of Louis Vuitton. This is the women's side. 3-story building, Rodeo in Dayton Way.
giving them a little mini taste of the tour, so they're going to help sell the tour a little bit. So, and I told them, what better way to sell the tour than showing this handsome gentleman here, who all the guests
You
get
don't
to
even
meet.
have to say anything.
Thank you. It's like in the French they say "sois belle et tais."
What's
It's
that?
like be beautiful and don't say anymore.
Very chauvinistic, but yes, you're
Perfect,
right.
sir, just perfect. Anyway, so do you have like a 30-second spiel about the brand? You want to tell them real quickly about?
Sure.
Because they just had a party. And it was a pop-up, and now it's like a real location. There's only 4 locations in North America: New York, Connecticut, Greenwich, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Miami, and here.
Very nice.
They just redid
You look
this.
very Miami today.
Thank you.
Doesn't he?
Yes.
So yeah, Miami is gonna be this month opening. We don't have a specific date, but this is the latest one. It's been like 2 months. So and so the brand is basically, the name Eleventi is meaning elevate yourself, elevation. So our purpose is to elevate your style, elevate yourself into feeling better about yourself and how you go around.
It's a positive message.
Yeah, so we don't have any dark colors and flashy. It's all clear and pastel kind of.
Absolutely
Very nice.
beautiful.
Yeah. The company they started in 2007, Milan. The discovered is his name is Marco, but yeah, it's Italian, big names. So yeah, he started in Milan, and then they expanded in Italy, and then they moved to Europe, and then here in US. So most of their collection is very cashmere, wool, cotton. You have some leather as well. It's a mix of those fabrics and everything. Yeah, it's all made in Italy as well, production and fabric. You have a lot of things that are similar to Loro Piano and Cucinelli kind of way. We are more as a younger version of them for the style and stuff. And yeah, so you have a lot of cashmere over here for the woman and the man. You have the dress, it's fully 100% cashmere. You have some wool over here.
Just looking at it, you know how it works.
I know. But hasn't taught me before, Stephanie.
I know.
No. So this was all done by Nate Burkus. Oh, this is one of Oprah's favorite picks.
Oh, wow.
The lanterns are from France. The ceiling is by local artist Maggie Trachtenberg. They regularly insert all their different art pieces. They do seasonal stuff. This is their classic boxes up here. These are more Valentine's, but now it's kind of a staple. These are local things. They just do different things. You know, this is they find local California artists for all their packaging. One of the brothers, so it was Aviva Covid, so it was usually Toyster chocolates, but they're across the street now. But this is what this was for over 40 years. It started in 1983, but about is that the right year, 1983? 1983. So here's Aviva Kovitz, the mother, and they're the two sons. So now it's Dan's sons, so they took over, Mark and Jill Kovitz. And here's a little, so I hand these out on the rooftop. So right, so this is for you. Absolutely. And there's a little detail about the store. So this is like some of the finest. This is for you, Christian. Stephanie. Absolutely. And I'll square up with you. So this is Norton from the London Hotel, and this is my friend Stephanie from the Beverly Hills Historical Society.
Exciting. Nice to meet you.
Nice little hand for it. Yeah. Six pack is $25. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's get you back to your car so you don't get the ticket.
Okay, it's November 6th, 2023, and it's just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just finished a fantastic VIP tour by Brian. Brian, what was the name of the tour?
It is the Food, Film, and Fashion VIP Access Tour by LA Food Tours.
And we're also here, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Stephanie with the Beverly Hills Historical Society.
And you see she's wearing a shirt that says that. And I'm here with Nordy, who's a concierge, and you guys all know who he is. And we had a great tour. We did about 2 hours, and we toured a bunch of establishments and a lot of history being told by Brian. And we're going to do a video and just give it a couple days, and you guys will see the complete video. And there'll be a link for you to sign up and to tell your friends how they can conduct these tours. And the tours are usually on Mondays.
We do it Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
All right, and
actually, for the VIP Access Tour, it's private, so 7 days a week. If you want to book it 7 days a week for the VIP tour.
All right, Brian said earlier he's an actor, so maybe he'll do some acting for you too. All right, well, so see you later, guys.
Bye.